Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Matthew.
And this is Sound.
This is a shotgun mic. It is used to detect sound from very far away. It has a very narrow cone pattern. So if I was talking like this, so the mic faces over is right here. And if I was talking like this, the mic couldn't pick me up. If I was talking like this, it can hear me from about maybe 20 or 30 feet away. This is an SM58. It has a pull pattern omnidirectional, which means it captures sound from every angle. And it's just a very good general purpose mic. And it's top address, so you have to speak into the very top of it to get the very best signal. And also this is a condenser mic, so it requires power, and you need an XLR cable to go into the bottom of it to provide power. And this is a Video Mic Pro. Underneath the pop filter is a really long tube shotgun mic, and it's used on the camera to pick up sound from very far away. And it has a basic 3.5mm aux input in order to plug into the camera. Very simple. And those are the mics.
This is where the magic happens. The digital recorder. This is used for the shotgun mic and the 58, which is the handheld one. Turn it on, press and hold down the power button. To go through the settings, you press the menu button, and you use the dial to scroll up and down. So, specifically the ones you're going to want to press is input. And scroll down to plug-in. And this basically shows you, or tells you if you want to plug in an XLR cable or not, and use the shotgun mic or the handheld. If you have it off, it'll just use this mic up top. You're going to want to have it at 48 or 24 volts. And the reason for this is if you have the wrong voltage for the wrong mic, it's going to blow it out. It'll bust up the mic. You won't be able to use it anymore. So 48 voltage is for the shotgun mic, and then 24 voltage is for the handheld. Got to remember that. Make sure you remember to set those. And that's it for the input settings. So press menu again to go back, and really that is about it for the menu system. So to record, you have to press the record button, but since we have no card, we can't really show that super great. If you press it once, it'll start blinking red. It's not recording then, it's just saying it's ready to start. And you press it again to actually start recording. In order to stop, you don't press it again. That'll just make a marker in the file. So you press the square button, which will actually stop it. If you can see these two buttons here, 1 and 2, these match up to these two input things. There's a 1 here and a 2 here, so if you press the 2, you'll turn off the 2, so you can't use this, so you have to press this again to turn it back on. And same thing for the 1. Yeah, and to turn it off, you just press and hold down the switch. It says goodbye, which is pretty nice. Alright, so first of all, before I start showing you how to assemble the mics, this is not how you coil a wire. We found this like this in the box, and this ain't it. If you coil it like this, it'll ruin the copper lining on the inside, causing your sound to bust up and sound all weird and stuff.
Winding cables properly is a very good skill to have, because if you wind it like really bad and stuff, then it messes with the internal lining of the cable and it'll break your audio. So you want to take the amount of coil that you want to get. I'd say about shoulder width is pretty good for this cable. You take your index and thumb and you roll it forward while bringing your hands together, which should make a nice loop. Take the same amount and you take the rest of your fingers, you put them there underneath your index finger, and you twist backwards around and bring the cable right to where it was. So you have a nice good even loop. If you did it right, the cable remaining will hang out between the two loops. So you just want to rinse and repeat. And when you're done, you should have a nice even loop all around. And then if you have a wrap, you can wrap it around, but if not, then just keep it like this.
The part where it goes in, like, I don't know how to describe it. This part goes into the digital recorder, like that. And then this part would go into the mic. But first we gotta put the mic on the stand. And to do that we need a mount, which is this. Screw it on top. Next you're gonna need the actual mic. So for this one we're gonna use the shotgun mic, which is, what you use for the boom mic. Since this mount is pretty small and this is pretty big, you gotta like angle it in. So you can snap it in. You take the XLR cable and plug it into the back of here, like so. And then you can extend the boom and wrap the cable around the pole. And then you can use tape to hold it, but we forgot the tape, so you're just gonna have to imagine that. And then if you're going outside, or even if you're staying inside, I'm just gonna lower this down, you're gonna need a filter on the top. For outdoors, you use this one, the really fuzzy one, and this will basically block out all the air and popping sounds. you're gonna hear while recording. So that's super useful if you want to have smooth, crisp recording. And then for indoors, you want to use this one. Since there's no wind inside, you don't need the fuzzy one. This one just blocks out the pop sounds, so it's pretty useful.